Blessed One, the one who is brought to fulfillment all the wholesome, excellent qualities, having fulfilled the paramis or perfections over many lives. And so he becomes a source of boundless blessings for others, for the world. So the Buddha as Bhagava, the Blessed One, representing the quality of great compassion. So we have Arahang, the worthy one, the one who is the embodiment or expression of complete purity, complete liberation from all bondage. We have Sama Sambuddho, the perfectly enlightened one, the one whose wisdom has been brought to the acme of perfection, who comprehends the entire Dhamma. And we have Bhagava, the Buddha, as the fulfillment of all excellent qualities and the expression of great compassion. Okay, of these three, you choose one and just focus on that one designation, trying to experience the significance of that designation, to feel it in your mind, in your heart. come back to the sense of your body. Experience the body in the sitting position. And then let the mind follow a few cycles of in and out breathing. And now you can slowly and mindfully open your eyes and relax your sitting position. So this concludes our last period of sitting meditation for the day. But I want to just say a few words about how you can use this recollection of the Buddha meditation in your regular meditation practice. There are actually several ways that one could use it. If you feel like a strong inclination to this practice, you can make it your regular meditation practice, doing it every day, for a full meditation period. So that's one way you can use it. The second way is though you might have another primary object, but every once in a while you can put aside the primary object and then use this meditation, the recollection of the Buddha. You could do it like one day, or sometimes 2 or 3 days in succession. And that way I think sometimes one finds that if one is doing a vipassana meditation practice or the mindfulness of breathing, the way I found many years ago when I started as a monk, the mind can get a bit dry and brittle. And so when you do the recollection of the Buddha, it has the effect, I say the effect of moisturizing and softening the mind, because it's stirring up the qualities of the heart, the qualities of devotion, trust, veneration, reverence. And you're bringing the qualities of the Buddha himself into your mind, into your heart. And in that way, I would say it's nurturing the seeds of good qualities within yourself. So that's the second way, is every once in a while just to make this the main meditation subject for a few days. Then the third way to integrate it into one's regular practice, and this is what I've done over the years, is to begin, though one has another primary subject, like say mindfulness of breathing, but you can begin your session with 5 or 10 minutes of recollection of the Buddha, using, if you're doing just for 5 or 10 minutes, don't try to use all 9 qualities, but just take the 3 qualities or even 1 quality. But I think for 5 or 10 minutes, circling through the 3 qualities, whichever 3 you prefer, is a good way to proceed. Okay, maybe if there's any questions, if anybody has any questions about the practice today, please feel welcome to ask. Yeah.
You mentioned in the last time that this meditation has similar characteristics as the breath meditation. Now, in there, continue on the breath for a long time.
Yeah.
Breath slowly disappears. It becomes subtle.
Yeah.
Does this have the same characteristic that the mentioning of Buddha's qualities slowly fades away?
No. I don't wouldn't quite say that this meditation subject has the same characteristic or quality as the meditation on the breath. The point that I wanted to make is that if one is meditating on the breath, there's a tendency for the mind to wander away from the breath. And so then one has to make an effort to recollect or to note that the mind has wandered and then bring the mind back to the breath. And similarly, when we come down in the Buddha Nusati, recollection of the Buddha, when we come down to one designation, one of the Buddha gunas, the Buddha qualities, then you just have a very simple object. And so for that reason, it's natural, until one gets accustomed to it, for the mind to start to wander. And so in the same way, one has to note, mind has wandered, or distracting thought, and then let the thought go and bring the mind back to the object. Yeah, the reason the breath becomes subtler is because as the attention to the breathing becomes more and more sustained, then the breath, it's a sort of physiological impact on the body, that the breathing becomes softer and softer, more and more subtle. And so for this reason, the breath can tend to disappear. And so even with Buddha Nusati too, if one turns to the breathing, as one proceeds, one will see that the breathing has become subtler and subtler, softer and softer, so that the breathing will become more difficult to detect with the recollection of the Buddha. But the quality, excuse me?
Even though you don't have any attention on the breath.
Yeah. It's the natural physiological effect of deepened concentration. Any other questions? Okay, in that case, we'll end the program for the day with the sharing of the merits, because we believe, this is Buddhist belief, that when we engage in any kind of wholesome activity, we create wholesome karma, which is what we call merit or punya. And we don't want to sort of hoard these merits in my private merit bank account. You know, I have more merits than you do. I'm a multi-millionaire of merits. And so we want to share the merits, which means that we direct our minds to the other living beings, can be departed relatives, departed friends, but also for the Dharma-protecting deities or devas, the nagas or dragon spirits that affect the weather. We need their help very much these days. The bhutas or fair spirits. And so we want to share the merits with all of these beings. And so in your heart you set up a mind of loving kindness, and you wish that may all beings be well, may all beings be happy, may all beings be free from suffering. And while you're thinking in that way and generating this feeling of loving kindness in your heart, then I will recite the verses for sharing the merits. Akasata cha bhumata deva naga mahidika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakantu sasanam. Akasata cha bhumata deva naga mahidika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakantu desanam. Akasata cha bhumata deva naga mahidika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakantu mam param. Etavata cha amhehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe devanumodantu Sabba sampati siddhya etavata cha amhehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampati siddhya etavata cha amhehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe satanumodantu Sabba Sampati Siddhya. Okay, then you say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay.
Okay, Venerable, most Venerable Bodhi Hamdru and all the Dhamma friends, I would like to share further merits, especially Vedanta Mahatya voluntarily came and brought Bodhi Hamdru from Carmel, New York upstate, from here to there last evening, and also that family offered breakfast for Mahasangha and also for the lay people. And after this session, Kirti Mahatmya and Devi Kanona Mahatmya voluntarily they came and they are ready to take Hamdru in this evening to same monastery, Kwangming Monastery in Carmel. And so, and Panyasiri Hamdru and Jnanajiva Hamdru, they have done various kind of groundworks here, around here to clean and to call to the people and sending email and talking with the Janaka Ambalangoda and Deepani Ambalangoda to organize the lunch, and all they supported, and all the others by bringing many things to the temple. They supported us. They have done these meritorious activities having a good thoughts by generating good thoughts in their heart and mind, and also by thinking this kind of religious activities are very, very benefit for all of us. And so I would like to bestow merits toward all of them, and our Hamdru, Bhanta Bhikkhu, Bodhi Hamdru, now he is more younger, but not physically but mentally he is very young. Yes, I know. And so last few days ago he wasn't well. I think Hamdru has a terrible headache time to time. And but without thinking Hamdru's health, he came and done a great service, all of you, for the benefit of all of our supporters. And so again, I would like to bestow our heartful thanks and also merits toward Hamdru. We will wish, by receiving these merits, by receiving your blessings, may he be happy and may he be well and have good health and longevity to do the many, many religious activities for future generations. And so, having that aspiration, please say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu 3 times. And again, I would like to mention, and you already understood this is not enough place to practice meditation or to do our religious activities. So in the near future, we have a plan to build a new meditation hall. And anyway, if you wish to support us, it is time. And so again, by participating and by coming and by doing many works here, all of you acquired merits, I wish. All of you, may you be well, happy and peace. May you have courage, patience, understanding and determination to overcome failures in life. May all you attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. And today, especially lunch, provide Deepani Ambalangadu Nona Mahatmi and that family because of Hettige, right? Hettige, the loving father who passed away 3 months ago. We will wish to him, may he attain ultimate peace, ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Oba sayama kenekutama samma sambuddhu saranai. And now don't forget cleaning session and arranging and replace the everything, papers and plates and everything. And now it is time. And after that, within short period, we are going to start Vas Aradhana. Vas Aradhanavat ඊට පසුව විනාඩි 30කින් පමණ ආරම්භ කරමු අපි. හොඳයි, තෙරුවන් සරණයි.